The desire to maintain a youthful and flawless appearance has driven countless celebrities to undergo cosmetic procedures. Some achieve their desired look, while others face shocking results that leave them nearly unrecognizable. In this video, we explore 45 popular celebrities whose plastic surgery went wrong, but one of them has changed so much that even her family members cannot recognize her. 1. Jocelyn Wildenstein. Jocelyn Wildenstein's dramatic transformation is a famous cautionary tale. She reportedly had multiple facelifts, eye lifts, cheek implants, lip injections, and a chin reshaping, all aimed at pleasing her husband's unusual tastes. Instead of simple touch-ups, she kept going, and each new procedure pushed her face further from its natural form. The result was a look that many saw as cat-like, with taut skin and exaggerated features. Although some call her Catwoman, Jocelyn remains unbothered by the nickname, appearing proud of a journey that left her with one of the most recognizable and controversial faces in modern celebrity. 2. Priscilla Presley. Priscilla Presley, once admired for her classic elegance, found herself victimized by a fraudulent surgeon. She had injections containing industrial-grade silicone, never intended for cosmetic use, causing severe lumps and bumps under her skin. Doctors later tried to fix the damage with facelifts and fillers, but the harm was deep and difficult to undo. Her story is a reminder that trusting the wrong person for a quick fix can lead to unexpected and long-lasting consequences. Today, Priscilla carries both the physical and emotional scars of this unfortunate encounter, offering a powerful lesson in research and caution. 3. Joan Van Ark. Joan Van Ark, known for her roles in popular television dramas, faced criticism after multiple facelifts, rhinoplasty, and filler injections. Over time, her skin appeared so tight that many fans felt she had lost the warmth and expressiveness that once made her glow on camera. The combination of many subtle procedures ultimately led to a drastic and somewhat mask-like appearance. Although Joan's intention was to preserve a youthful look, her journey stands as proof that small changes can add up to something far greater than expected, sometimes working against the natural beauty they aim to protect. 4. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan was once celebrated as the cheerful girl next door in films like When Harry Met Sally. But as time went on, she felt pressured to maintain that fresh image. She opted for fillers, a possible facelift, and anti-wrinkle treatments, which made her cheeks puffy and her forehead too smooth. Fans who adored her sunny smile were surprised by how different she appeared. Meg's experience shows that chasing eternal youth can cause a star to lose the qualities that made them so endearing in the first place. Her story reminds us that aging naturally can sometimes be the more graceful path. 5. Lara Flynn Boyle. Lara Flynn Boyle's striking angular features helped her stand out in shows like Twin Peaks. Over time, rumors swirled about her undergoing fillers, a nose job, brow lifts, and facelifts. These changes rounded out her once defined face and left it looking puffy. As a result, Lara's acting style and on-screen charisma seemed overshadowed by public chatter about her altered appearance. Even without official confirmations, the transformation was evident. Her story underlines how each nip or tuck can stack up, leading to outcomes that might diverge sharply from the original spark that made someone a star. 6. Tari Reid Tara. Reid enjoyed fame through fun, youthful performances in movies like American Pie. Seeking to refine her look, she underwent a breast augmentation and liposuction. Unfortunately, the procedures left her with uneven breasts and wrinkled skin on her abdomen. These flaws led to a loss of confidence and a wave of unkind tabloid coverage. Instead of a boost to her career, the surgeries became a stumbling block she had to overcome. Tara's journey highlights how things can go awry in the search for a perfect body, reminding us that no surgery is without risks. 7. Donatella Versace. Donatella Versace, a big name in high fashion, is known for her bold style and strong personal brand. She turned to Botox, fillers, and laser treatments to keep a youthful glow. Yet instead of subtle enhancements, her face appeared shiny, with plumper cheeks and lips that looked noticeably artificial. Critics often mention that her face bears the unmistakable marks of too many interventions. While Donatella remains a force in fashion, her transformation is a cautionary reminder that too many cosmetic procedures can overshadow one's original elegance. 8. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox, beloved for playing Monica on Friends, faced the pressure that many Hollywood actresses do, staying forever young in an unforgiving industry. She had fillers and other anti-aging treatments, but over time, her face grew noticeably puffy and unnaturally smooth. Realizing she had gone too far, Courtney had some of the fillers dissolved, stating she desired a more genuine appearance. This decision to reverse certain procedures opened an honest conversation about self-acceptance and the fine line between refining one's look and losing one's essence. 9. Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim built her brand on being bold, both musically and visually. She embraced a series of surgeries, including nose jobs, cheek implants, and fillers, seeking to transform her appearance. Her face became sharper, with features that some people found unrecognizable compared to the Lil' Kim they once knew. For many fans, the discussion centered on whether self-esteem issues and societal pressures nudged her toward such extreme changes. Regardless, Lil' Kim's story is a powerful reminder of how repeated cosmetic work can overshadow someone's original beauty and spark debates about identity. 10. Linda Evangelista. Linda Evangelista was a top supermodel of the 1990s, famous for her incredible versatility on 10th runways and magazines. She tried cool sculpting to reduce stubborn fat, expecting a non-invasive success. Tragically, she developed paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, a rare side effect that caused the treated areas to become larger, hard, and lumpy. This left Linda not only physically altered, but emotionally shaken. She spoke openly about her struggles, reminding everyone that even the most cutting-edge, non-surgical procedures carry real risks. 11. Angelica Houston. Angelica Houston, admired for her regal features and commanding screen presence, reportedly turned to cosmetic methods to soften signs of aging. Although never fully confirmed, many believe she had facelifts that smoothed her features more than expected. Fans felt that some of her distinctive angles and lines disappeared, replaced by a look they found too polished or airbrushed. Her story emphasizes how unique traits can be part of someone's magic, and how risky it is to erase what made a person one of a kind. 12. Amanda Lepore. Amanda Lepore became famous for her extremely exaggerated, glamorous style. She began modifying her body at a young age, undergoing breast augmentations, rib removal, nose jobs, cheek implants, and fillers to achieve a cartoonish, over-the-top image. While she wears this look proudly, it highlights the extreme end of body transformation and how it can blur lines between art and everyday life. Amanda's journey shows that plastic surgery, when used as self-expression, can still invite both criticism and awe. 13. Heidi Montag. Heidi Montag, once a star of the hills, stunned the world when she had 10 surgeries in a single day at the tender age of 23. These included a brow lift, nose job, chin reduction, breast augmentation, and liposuction. Heidi quickly learned that such intense transformation comes with physical pain and emotional turmoil. She later admitted regret, explaining that she hadn't fully realized the toll it would take on her. Heidi's story stands as a major warning that piling on procedures at once can create profound and lasting consequences. 14. Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers was a legendary comedian, known for her sharp tongue and candid honesty about her many cosmetic surgeries. She had facelifts, neck lifts, eyelid surgeries, Botox, and fillers. Over the years, her face appeared increasingly tight, losing the warmth and emotion that made her comedic expressions so memorable. She often joked about her love of plastic surgery, but it also became part of her legacy, a story of how chasing eternal youth can sometimes mask the real person underneath. 15. Jennifer Grey. Jennifer Grey was the fresh-faced star of Dirty Dancing. People adored her natural looks and especially recognized her distinct nose. Yet she felt pressured to undergo rhinoplasty, hoping for a slight adjustment. The outcome changed her face so much that it hurt her career. She once said she went into the operating room famous and came out anonymous. This experience remains one of Hollywood's strongest examples of how a single, small tweak can completely alter public perception and personal identity. 16. Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell, known for his blunt critiques and no-nonsense attitude, also sought to maintain a youthful appearance through fillers. However, the procedure left him with a face that looked noticeably different. Some said nearly unrecognizable. After realizing he had gone too far, Simon had some of the filler dissolved, searching for a middle ground between looking refreshed and preserving his familiar features. His story underlines that even a confident public figure can make choices they later regret when it comes to changing their face. 17. Carrot Top. Carrot Top, the prop comedian with fiery red hair, has sparked endless rumors about surgery. Many believe he has had brow lifts, cheek implants, and filler treatments. He credits his changing face to intense workouts and aging, but photos show a fuller look that his earlier self did not have. While the truth remains debated, his example shows that whenever a celebrity's appearance changes dramatically, fans and media are quick to suspect surgery, whether or not the star admits to it. 18. Tara McCann. Tara McCann yearned to look like a living Barbie doll, undergoing numerous breast augmentations, nose jobs, and various injections. She pushed her body far from its natural shape, prompting concern from medical experts about her well-being. The repeated surgeries gave her a plastic-like appearance that drew both fascination and alarm. Tara's story is an extreme example of how the pursuit of an artificial ideal can steer someone far away from appreciating their own natural features and may lead to ongoing health risks. 19. Pixie's transformation brings attention to the ultimate cost of rejecting typical beauty standards altogether. Though she embraced her new image, it raised questions about when self-expression through surgery crosses the line into dangerous territory. Pixie Fox. Pixie Fox dreamed of being a real-life cartoon character, turning to jaw surgery, ear modifications, and rib removal to achieve her desired shape. Rather than subtle beauty, her end result startled many, making her look more like a fantasy figure than a person. 20. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke was once admired for his rugged masculine looks and breakout roles on screen. In a bid to stay handsome, he underwent several procedures, including facelifts, eyelid surgery, and cheek implants. His features became unnaturally smooth and pulled, which fans felt robbed him of the gruff charm that made him special. His journey stands as a warning that constant surgical tweaking can dismantle the character in one's face, erasing the spark that audiences connect with. 21st. Tori Spelling. Tori Spelling, who came from a famous Hollywood family, felt insecure about her looks. She chose breast implants and a nose job, hoping for a more conventional beauty. But complications arose. Her breast augmentation caused health issues, and her nose job appeared artificial. Tori's new look surprised fans, many of whom felt it wasn't an improvement. Her experience points out the importance of realistic expectations when it comes to surgery and the hidden costs of striving for perfection. 22nd. Reed Ewing. Reed Ewing, known for his role in Modern Family, suffered from body dysmorphia, a condition that leads someone to see faults in their appearance that are often exaggerated or imagined. He had multiple facial surgeries, hoping each would finally bring happiness. Instead, he found himself even more distressed. Reed later spoke publicly about how these surgeries did not fix his sense of self, but worsened it. His honesty shows that surgery can't solve deeper emotional struggles and might even make them worse. 23. Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow is known worldwide for his music and timeless hits. He sought to maintain a fresh face through facelifts, eyelid surgeries, and Botox. Sadly, these efforts left him looking stiffer, and his once warm smile seemed more rigid. Fans and critics alike commented on how he no longer had the same playful twinkle in his eyes. Barry's story is a classic reminder that even the brightest stars can lose their spark when searching for a fountain of youth through cosmetic intervention. 24. Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson was the sunny beach star of Baywatch, recognized for her friendly smile and carefree style. As time passed, she had multiple procedures aimed at smoothing her skin and reshaping her face, going beyond the breast augmentations she was known for earlier. The result was a series of gradual changes that critics found less natural. Pamela's story illustrates that even icons of beauty can fall into the trap of endlessly trying to recapture their younger selves, sometimes at the expense of authenticity. 25. Brigitte Nielsen. Brigitte Nielsen dazzled audiences with her tall stature, strong presence, and movie roles opposite major action stars. Eager to remain glamorous, she turned to face lifts, injections, and anti-aging techniques. Fans who remembered her raw magnetism began noticing a more sculpted, tighter look they found unsettling. Some felt she smoothed away the lines that showcased her true personality. Brigitte's journey highlights the fine balance between seeking to preserve youth and losing the defining features that once made someone unforgettable. 26. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was a global icon, celebrated for groundbreaking music and performances. Over many years, he underwent multiple nose jobs, had a chin implant, changed his skin tone, and reportedly had other facial surgeries. His nose grew narrower and more fragile with each operation, leading to frequent speculation about his health. Although Michael dazzled crowds with his talent, his rapidly evolving face underscored how public scrutiny and personal insecurities can collide with surgery to create irreversible transformations. 27. Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers, a beloved country music singer, tried to keep a youthful glow to match his enduring stage presence. He reportedly had eyelid surgery and a brow lift, changing his eyes so much that fans almost didn't recognize him. Kenny later admitted regret, saying he wasn't pleased with how his eyes turned out. His experience shows that even simpler procedures, like adjusting eyelids, can drastically shift someone's appearance, sometimes in ways they never intended. 28th. Janice Dickinson. Janice Dickinson, who once called herself the world's first supermodel, openly embraced cosmetic surgery, having facelifts, fillers, lip enhancements, and breast implants. Over time, her face looked very smooth, her lips overly plumped. Many felt she had overstepped in her pursuit of eternal glamour. Janice's candor about her surgeries opened discussions about how some celebrities feel constant pressure to compete with younger models, leading them down a path of multiple procedures that might overshadow their 29th. Pete Burns. Pete Burns, frontman of the band Dead or Alive, became nearly as famous for his changing face as he was for his music. He had lip injections, cheek implants, and other facial surgeries that sometimes led to complications and infections. Over time, his face showed major swelling and lumps that required more corrective operations. Pete's journey reveals how cosmetic surgery can become a cycle. One procedure doesn't go well, leading to another to fix the problem, and so on, until the face is far removed from its original form. 30. Mickey Rooney, reported. Mickey Rooney was a child star who grew into a Hollywood legend. Later in life, reports suggested he had a facelift that didn't suit him well. People who recalled his vibrant youth and natural charisma were taken aback by a suddenly tight, altered look, though not everyone agreed on the details. If true, his story reminds us that even an actor beloved by many can face harsh judgments when they try to wind back the clock in the public eye. 31st. Melanie Griffith. Melanie Griffith won hearts in films like Working Girl. Determined to stay young, she experimented with lip injections, fillers, and Botox, among other procedures. Over time, fans and observers noticed her puffy cheeks and the smooth forehead, leading her to question her own reflection. She admitted that she didn't fully realize how drastic the changes appeared until people started commenting on them. Her experience underscores the reality that chasing after a wrinkle-free face can result in a look that feels disconnected from who someone really is. 32. Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna became well known for her memorable roles on soap operas and for her luscious lips. She eventually disclosed that early lip injections left her with lumps, forcing her to have corrective surgery. Although she's since embraced certain enhancements, she learned firsthand how permanent lip implants and injections can sometimes backfire. Lisa's openness about her experiences serves as a guidepost for anyone who is thinking about altering a hallmark feature, reminding them to weigh the risks carefully. 33rd. Carla Bruni. Carla Bruni, once a supermodel and then First Lady of France, possessed a natural poise and chic style. Over time, people began speculating that she used fillers, Botox, and other subtle procedures that made her face appear puffier. Some felt the enhancements softened her angles too much, diluting the unique lines that had once set her apart as a top model. Carla's story points to how even the slightest excess in treatments can alter a face that was naturally elegant to begin with. 34th. Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds captured hearts with his rugged charm and playful grin, starring in classic movies that showcased his laid-back confidence. When he grew older, rumors claim he turned to multiple facelifts, eyelid surgery, and Botox. The result was a noticeably tighter stretched face that fans believed didn't match his easygoing persona. Like so many before him, Bert's transformation speaks to how the pressure to remain a sex symbol can lead to decisions that overshadow the natural appeal that made someone famous. 35. Wayne Newton. Wayne Newton earned his title as Mr. Las Vegas through endless performances and a silky smooth voice. Determined to keep up a youthful stage presence, he allegedly had facelifts, Botox, and fillers. Over time, his appearance took on an almost frozen quality, limiting the expressiveness fans once enjoyed. Wayne's evolution shows that for performers who rely on facial expressions to connect with audiences, excessive procedures can create a barrier instead of enhancing a show. 36. Shauna Sand. Shauna Sand sought a glamorous Hollywood image, opting for multiple breast augmentations, lip fillers, and Botox. Observers noted uneven results, such as mismatched proportions and overly inflated lips that overshadowed her natural features. Her story serves as a reminder that each surgical or non-surgical procedure must be carefully planned and executed, or the outcome can become a headline for all the wrong reasons. Too many abrupt changes can leave a person's real beauty and talents buried under tabloid talk. 37th. Hang Mioku. Hang Mioku's tragic story is one of desperation taken to an extreme. After several doctors refused to do more procedures on her, she injected cooking oil into her face. The oil caused horrific swelling, lumps, and permanent scarring. Multiple surgeries were needed to remove the hardened deposits, and her appearance never fully recovered. Hang's experience warns us of the dangerous line between wanting improvement and endangering one's health with reckless or unapproved methods that can cause lifelong damage. Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah was adored for her fresh, natural beauty in movies like Splash. Later in life, fans noticed her cheeks and forehead looked smoother and fuller, suggesting cheek implants and possible Botox. She denied some rumors. 38. But the public remained convinced her face had been altered. Many felt she lost the distinctive softness that made her enchanting on screen. Though not confirmed, Daryl's reported transformation highlights how subtle changes can still be drastic when the public is used to a star's signature look. 39th. Farrah Abraham, first seen on Teen Mom, has openly shared her cosmetic procedures. One of her most alarming experiences involved a botched lip injection that caused extreme swelling. Rushed medical intervention was needed to bring her lips back down to a normal size. While Farrah continued with surgeries after that, her experience is a stark example of how quickly a simple procedure can go off track, leading to panic, pain, and publicity she likely never anticipated. 40. LaToya Jackson. LaToya Jackson, part of the musical Jackson family, changed her image considerably over the years. She had multiple nose jobs, possible facelifts, and other facial enhancements. Observers felt her features became very thin and pointed, resembling the same extreme path her brother Michael took. LaToya's appearance shifted so much that fans argued she lost the approachable, friendly face she once had. Her story suggests a family pattern of seeking alterations they believed would perfect their looks, but that ultimately raised many questions and concerns. 41. Renee Zellweger. Renee Zellweger, an Oscar-winning actress best known for Bridget Jones's Diary, surprised the world when she stepped out with a face so altered that people weren't sure it was her. Some believe she had eye surgery and fillers, smoothing out her signature features. Although she denied anything major, The conversation overshadowed her work for a time. Renee's experience demonstrates how even a single change in a distinctive area, like the eyes, can make an actor nearly unrecognizable to fans expecting the face they fell in love with. 42. Kim Novak. Kim Novak was a Hollywood icon of the 1950s and 1960s, best remembered for her role in Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. When she reappeared at an award show years later, viewers were startled by the puffiness in her face, likely from fillers. She was deeply hurt by the critical remarks about her looks. Kim's case reminds us how older actresses may feel pressured to look younger, but can end up criticized harshly when the results don't match the legendary beauty fans remember. 43rd. Rose McGowan. Rose McGowan made a name for herself in films and TV shows like Charmed. After a car accident that required medical treatment on her face, she also explored cosmetic enhancements such as fillers or Botox. The combination of reconstructive work and possible cosmetic tweaks left her looking smoother, causing some fans to speculate about more extensive procedures. Rose's situation is unique because some changes were needed for health reasons, blending the line between necessity and elective alterations. 44. Katie Price. Katie Price, also known as Jordan, is a British star famous for glamour modeling and reality TV. Over the years, she's undergone multiple breast augmentations, nose jobs, liposuction, and facial fillers, among others. She frequently returns for touch-ups or further enhancements. This has led to an image that is more talked about for its alterations than for her original appeal. Katie's revolving door of cosmetic work underscores how easy it is to become caught in a cycle of never feeling finished. 45. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton is beloved around the world for her music, wit, and big personality. She's honest about her many surgeries, including breast augmentations, facelifts, fillers, and Botox. While some criticize her for looking overdone, Dolly jokes that it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. She embraces her image wholeheartedly, yet her story also emphasizes how multiple cosmetic procedures can leave a person looking like a polished version of themselves rather than a naturally aging star. Still, Dolly manages to keep fans charmed by her open and self-deprecating humor. Conclusion. From Jocelyn Wildenstein's extreme face lifts to Dolly Parton's playful confessions, these celebrities share a common thread: the belief that plastic surgery would solve their insecurities or preserve what made them famous. Instead, many ended up with results they did not expect, sometimes lost their sense of self, or faced lifelong scars. Their journeys remind us that plastic surgery carries risks, both physical and emotional, and that beauty can't always be manufactured under a surgeon's knife. While it's a personal choice, these stories serve as powerful cautionary tales about self-acceptance, moderation, and the lasting impact of each decision.